What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blueclouds TV. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Football Minutes Live. It's game day live on Blueclouds Media. My name is Nate Zion, and I'm being co-hosted by Steven. And we are in the next half an hour. We'll be talking about the big game coming out in Stamford Bridge. It's Chelsea hosting Brentford Football Club. And if you look at the table where they both lie on the table, you can tell Chelsea is climbing up bit by bit, where Brentford is lying all the way down there. Things hasn't been that good for Brentford Football Club, but you cannot take anything away from that team. When they get their team going, they can surprise Chelsea. They've surprised Chelsea at Stamford Bridge last season and a couple of seasons that they've been there. They've been nuisance, or they've been a problem for Chelsea Football Club. But this is a time that, with the youthful exuberance that Mauricio Pochettino has paraded and putting together, and the way we've seen the team playing against Arsenal, against Liverpool, and other team, this should be a must-win for Chelsea Football Club. Like I said, if you're joining us here on live on Blueclouds Media, you can catch this live stream also on Facebook. Blueclouds Media on Facebook, as usual. Do not go away. Stay there. And also get your prediction, your predicted lineup, your predicted score line, everything ready. And we'll be right back in a second. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back again to Football Minutes Live on Blueclouds Media. My name is Nate Zion, and Steven, we are here to take you through the next half an hour of football, the big game, Chelsea and Brentford preview. Preview starts right now, guys. Steven, welcome back again. I know you don't feel good, Steven. How are you doing today?
Better than the last couple of days, that's for sure.
Good. You guys can hear my co-host Steven is not feeling the best, but we still have him here. You know, we can't complain. We can't complain. But yes, he will relax behind the screen, and then also we're gonna go through. Steven, should we start from our Mauricio Pochettino's press conference reaction and the players that will be making their way back from injury? With last time we did talk about Badishir, Armando Broja, and also we can end up seeing Rhys James also returning, but might not start the game. Steven.
Yeah, so let's go with who we know is definitely out. So we know that Bray is out. We know that Chalobah's out. Chilwell's out. Carney is out. Fofana obviously out for basically the season. Lavia is obviously still out, and Nkunku's out, but apparently he's very close to returning to doing some work on the pitches. So we're getting there. Nkunku's nearly back. Then it's time to really cook. People think we're cooking at the moment, like we did against Arsenal. Wait till
Yeah.
Nkunku comes back.
Yeah, Nkunku's return will show what the team. I mean, his acquisition to the team will give us more of an advantage. We saw his performance during preseason and how he was able to, would I say his when he plays, he gives so much room and an assist. What I say, his contribution to the team was very, very high until he got injured during preseason. We haven't seen much of him. We haven't seen much from Romeo Lavia. Lavia returns also not here. Looks like he might return next year. The same thing with what's his name again? I can't remember his name right now. But yeah, we're still gonna go on, Steven. So it's the best thing that Mauricio Pochettino is doing. Giving Reece James game time, but then giving the game time when, let's say, getting close to the end of the game, like he did against Arsenal.
Yeah, it's all about building up his minutes, getting him match sharp, and all that. So it'll gradually increase. So we'll probably see him play, I don't know, half hour maybe today, something like that, something in that range.
Yeah.
And then we might see him play a half against Blackburn, for example. And then he might be good to start against Tottenham next weekend. Like, it's all about gradually increasing it.
All right, guys, if you're watching us live, it's the first time watching Blueclouds Media live on YouTube. You can also find us, Blueclouds Media, on Facebook. We're streaming to two platforms at the same time. So do not forget to drop a like on the video and also subscribe to the channel if it's the first time watching us live or first time tuning in to this channel. We will start our predicted lineup, and we're gonna go to the graphic that we have from the one of this platform and see what Steven thinks of it, and if there are any personnel in that. I think I'm frozen. If there are any personnel in the lineup that we have to change, Steven, take it over whilst I refresh my link for a second.
Yeah. So as Nee was explaining, it's got to go to one of the sites that sort of show like results and stuff. They have their own little predicted lineup, and we're basically just going to say what our opinion is on their version of a predicted lineup and what will change. You'll see that graphic up now on your screen. So this is what this site has as their predicted lineup. So we'll basically go for it, say what we would change from this.
So, Mauricio Pochettino, I mean, against Arsenal, Pochettino went with the 4-3-3, if you can remember, Steven, without Jackson in that, and where he left that that false nine role vacant, where we saw Cole Palmer getting to that false nine role, Ryan Sterling also getting into that area, and also we saw, I think, Sterling in there, and then other player, I think three of them. Modric also finding himself in that role, but this time it looks like he might be going with 4-2-3-1 formation with Jackson as the striker, Sterling on the left hand side.
It'd be like a hybrid, so it'd be like a 4-2-3-1, which turns into a 4-3-3, essentially.
Okay,
that's basically what it's been. I mean, the first issue I have, I'm not saying Cucurella because he was impressive last game. Give him his credit. So I would actually start him, as inconsistent as he is. But straight away, I'm changing Sterling. Sterling needs to get out for Modric.
Sterling out for 100%. Modric.
Yeah. 100%.
Don't you think that Pochettino is still trying to integrate Modric in little by little as he's building his confidence instead of starting him, and if it doesn't go well for him?
But he's been starting him and he's been playing well recently, so it wouldn't make sense. He's been playing well, so why would we not start him? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. What's your thoughts on Gallagher's performance so far? It looks like he's captained the team like 3 times in a row. No,
No,
not
he's
in a row,
captained
like
them
three
quite a lot
times, and
now.
he's done a good job.
He's captained them quite a lot. Pretty much since Chilwell and Reece have both been out, he's been the captain.
Yeah.
So it's been quite a few games now. 1 second.
All right. While Steven is checking that, guys, I'm going to take you guys through the head-to-head of Chelsea and Brentford. So far we're going to go through the head-to-head in the 5 games, Premier League games. Brentford have
That's
lost
just
3.
in general.
Yeah. 5 games in general. Yeah. Lost 3, draw 2, and won just 1. They've won just 1. And Chelsea in the last 5 games have lost 1, drawn 2, and won 2 of them. So if you look at Chelsea's winning, we say Brighton and Chelsea. Brighton's ahead of Chelsea in terms of chances created. They'll be winning the Premier League if they've scored all their chances. They will be on top right now. They'll be on top. Brighton and Chelsea would have been on second place if chances being created by Chelsea and chances being created by Brentford. If they have taken all those chances, Brentford would have been on top and Chelsea would have been on second at this moment. If that's winning by the paper, chances created. Chelsea in the last 5 league games have lost 1, draw 2, and won 2. Chelsea in the last 5 league home games have lost 2 of them, drawn 2, and won 1. So we are picking up. It got to a point that Chelsea home record became very, very bad. So, and that's what we'll look at individual players like Ryan Botman has scored 5 goals this season in the Premier League game against for Brentford. He scored 5 goals for Brentford, scored 2 penalties, 100% so far. Penalties for him, and Brentford have 9 players who have 1 assist this season. 9 players with 1 assist. A lot of players with assists. So although they're not scoring, they are creating chances. They're creating chances.
Yeah,
For those
they've got
players,
9 players with 1 assist. They don't have a single player who has 2 or more in the Prem.
which is very, very good, Steven. So you got lots
It's
of players.
good, but it's also not at the same time. Like, it's good because, okay, you're spreading the creativity around the team, right?
Yeah.
But it's bad because if you're, like, you want to be creating a lot more than that. Like, you want to have your forwards creating a lot more. So, for us, Sterling has scored 3 goals. That's on here as well. We were going to get to it in a minute anyway. He scored 3 goals. He's got 0 assists, but he still scored 3. Whereas Palmer has scored 2 penalties, but he's also got an assist.
Or you can continue. You can continue from there, where they have 2 arrows leading to shots.
Yeah,
and further 2 arrows leading to goals this season.
Yeah, so I think these are 2 separate things entirely. It wouldn't make sense to make them as 2 different stats and it be the same errors. So they've had 2 errors that have led to a shot against them and a further 2 that have led to them conceding a goal. They've given away a single penalty this season, of which the opposition scored, and they've kept just 2 clean sheets in the Prem this season.
2 clean sheets.
Yeah, I mean, 2 out of how many games are we in now?
9 games, 9 Premier League games.
We've kept 3, so we're averaging a clean sheet every 3 games. And we conceded against Arsenal, we conceded against Burnley, which means this is our 3rd game. So by the law of averages, we should be keeping a clean sheet.
And we could have kept a clean sheet against Arsenal if Sanchez hadn't started making those mistakes.
Weren't an absolute donut.
And I'm very, very happy
and how the politest way possible.
Yeah, I'm very, very happy with the way Pochettino's statement and how the club is supporting Sanchez. It says players cannot improve if they don't make mistakes. And we've said this time and time again in regards to our young players. If we don't give these young players chances for them to make mistakes and learn from it, like Modric, if we shy them away or we take them away from the team from making one blunder or making mistakes, and put them on the bench, I think it destroyed the morale and then the confidence of a young player, right, Stephen?
But it's all well and good us saying, you have to make mistakes to learn and that, yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, why would you change from what you was doing? Pretty much, probably half hour to a whole like half before that, he'd been kicking it long so regularly, and then all of a sudden he's just kick. I don't even know who he was aiming for. He could have gone
I
to
think
Enzo, who was like 5 yards in front of him.
I think either Enzo or Calcedo, one of them was very close, who missed the ball. It's like, where's this ball going? And the
He was
power
really
behind it
close
was,
to him, but behind him was Gallagher.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
Gallagher behind him. Like Gallagher was closer to the halfway line, which is obviously where the ball basically went. So he must have been aiming for Gallagher. But why when you've got Enzo right in front of your
Right in
face?
front of him.
You give it to Enzo, Enzo spins and we're away.
Absolutely. So, guys, Steven and I, the Football Minutes live on Blueclouds Media. We are taking you guys through the next half an hour of the preview of the big game at Stamford Bridge, which is Brentford and Chelsea, or Chelsea and Brentford the other way. And you are watching us live. It's your first time watching us live on this channel. Do me a favor, please subscribe to the channel. Also, drop a like. Let me know where you're watching the stream from, and also send your comments in the comment section below, and I will take all my time to read it for you. And also, if you have any question in regards to our game, if you have your predicted lineup or maybe predicted scoreline, which we will get into it in the next few minutes. Also, you can drop your predicted scoreline in the comment section below. I will be very, very happy. And also, guys, do not just watch, but then get involved. Get involved. Let us know what you feel, your feelings are, your thoughts are on the game. Today that will take place in the next 2.5 hour time. So yes, early kickoff today in London. I think a 2:30 early kickoff today. But we're live streaming here. It is I think 5:17 right now by my time. 5 o'clock early in the morning. I've been up over an hour ago. So that should tell you how dedicated we are for the football club that we all love, Chelsea Football Club. We are dedicated and we love the channel. So, but this platform is not for Chelsea Football Club alone. It's for, multicultural football club. Everyone can join us and discuss football. Send your comments in. And my name is Neil. Like I said, Steven is right there. We'll take our time and then go through them and give you our honest opinion. So, looking at the league table right now, Chelsea, where the line it's not far off. They're working their way back bit by bit, and they will get in the 10th position right now with Tottenham Hotspur on the first. It's strange to see Tottenham Hotspur on top of the
He
league
ain't gonna
table
last.
with number of points. I think the 5 point difference right now. But how long would that last for the Spursy? If you're a Spurs fan, you should be happy for now because you haven't found yourself in that position for quite a long time, leading with 5 points. Great job for Angie Postecoglou and his boys. So Manchester City are there also there with 9 point. Arsenal there 9 point. Liverpool. I mean, sorry, 9 games. Sorry, 9 games. Aston Villa also right there, and also Unai Emery is doing a very, very good job with the Villa fans. He's doing a very, very good job with the Villa team. Newcastle also, we know, yeah, they're a very, very strong powerhouse right now. But how strong can they
No
be?
Tonali now.
Yeah, without Tonali. Let's see how Newcastle continue their the season without Tonali for 10 months, gone, and 8 additional month for I think for rehabilitation, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
like
re,
to help
re,
his gambling addiction. Yeah.
yeah, to help
All
his
I'm
gambling
saying
addiction.
is, I've said basically this whole season that their depth is going to be an issue for them if they get injuries and stuff.
Yeah,
But now that Tonali's got a ban, it's definitely going to be an issue because you're down to Longstaff, Bruno Guimaraes, Joe Linton,
mhm.
Joe Willock. Like, these are the type of players that you have as the backups for your midfield. That's a big drop off from Tonali.
Yeah, that's a big drop up. I agree with you 100%. So yes, guys, get in there, get in there, get in there. We got 8 of us watching live on YouTube. I love you guys. I love you guys. Thank you very much for doing that. We can't do much, but then come over here and discuss football. And I know We are averaging new subscribers each and every day. And I know a lot of you that are watching today, a lot of you haven't subscribed to the platform. A lot of people are joining us. So do not shy away. Get in the game, get in the conversation. Subscribe to Blue Clouds Media platform and then get to know us. We'll also get to know you too. And also you can get a chance to be a mod on our platform if you're very, very dedicated to our platform. Thank you very much for doing that. Doing that for me. Just share the video. Share the video, guys. Share the video on your Facebook platform where lots of Chelsea fans are. Share the video there so people can hear or know much about this platform. We've been there for getting to 4 years now. Yes, we've been doing this dedicatively each and every day. Unless maybe emergency, then we have to put a message there for you guys to know that we won't be streaming today. But most of the time, every day, we are live for you guys to discuss beautiful game.
Well,
Stephen,
weekdays anyway.
yeah, just the weekdays. Especially Saturdays, I don't do much, and Sundays. Saturdays, I do. Sundays, I'm off. Reset my brain again and come back on Monday. So yes, Stephen, we're gonna look at the head to head. We haven't looked at
Hmm.
head to head, so we're gonna look at this fixture as that's the fixture we are talking about, the Chelsea and Brentford game. So on the Premier League website, we'll look into that and see the statistics head to head if we can find any there. These are players, so I'm not really worried about players, but head to head. So far, we've talked quite a bit about the head-to-head play game draw. Chelsea and Brentford have played total of 4 games head-to-head. Chelsea, one win for Chelsea, 0 draw. I think a draw. And 2 away win for Brentford, 1 away win for Chelsea, and 2 win. I think it's
Yeah.
not
So,
that many games, Stephen. Not that
so
many
what you're saying
games.
is there's been four
Yeah,
games played. There's one draw. We've won
yeah.
one game. They've won two, but nobody has won at home yet in the fixture
Okay, and they've
because
won
it's
two
saying they've
away.
won two games. They've
Mhm.
won both of their games that they've won away from home. For us, we've won one game and we won it away.
Yeah. So Brentford position right now, the position is not good. Look at that. Look at the statistics. The season so far, 14th position on the Premier League. Chelsea's lying 10th on the Premier League, and they've won 2 games. Chelsea have won 2, one draw. They draw 4, we've drawn 3, and also lost. They've lost 3. We've also lost 3. Averaging goals scored per match is 3 to Chelsea and 3 to Brentford at the same time. So we're not far off, although they are 14th. If you look at,
It's only 2 point difference.
yeah, 2 points difference. So they're not far off. So there can be an upset at the bridge. If you're not careful, Brentford can put an upset, can destroy our, you know, our smiles so far. And people say it must be a must win. Steven, do you see it to be a must win for Chelsea?
Yeah, of course, we got to continue to build momentum. We got obviously the cup midweek, but we'll ignore that because
Yeah.
we might put out a semi-rotated team because it's Blackburn. But after that, in the league, we've got Tottenham and then we got Man City back to back. So we've got to continue this momentum in the league.
I agree with you 100%. So, guys, this is a game that we'll be looking at so far. Gallagher performance has been he's been impressive, being a captain. I'm kind of like changing my brain or changing my decision making. If I was Mauricio Pochettino, why don't you make this guy a vice captain instead of bench you because he's in the midfield. This guy doesn't have that many injury compared to bench you. But then Kukurea also coming there making things difficult. Ben Chua has been benched for quite some time, even
No,
before he
he's
got
injured.
injured. What, Steven?
He's injured and he was on the bench before because of. I think Poch was managing him because he'd had the injury issues. I think that's why he was playing Colwell at left back. I can't remember. I remember him explaining it, but I can't remember how he explained it.
See, my only problem with Cucurella, he's good on the ball, but his
He's a
distribution
liability.
crosses doesn't come in that many.
No, forget that. Defensively, he's a fraud.
Steven said defensively, Cucurella is a fraud. But let's see.
I'm not
Let's
lying.
see his
Come on, let's be
performance
honest.
today.
We've all seen it.
All right, this is the Football Minutes Live. Myself, Need Zion, and my co-host, my brother, Steven. We are here. We are streaming live on YouTube and on Facebook. No comments yet. This is strange, a bit strange to me. No comments. I know Phantom of Minute Topic, if he was there, he would have dropped some comments in. Steven, we got just 5 minutes. Let's have any prediction. You have any prediction there? I'm going for a 3-1 Chelsea or a 2-0 Chelsea. What do you think? I'll go for 2-0 Chelsea. 2-0 Chelsea.
Chelsea to win and keep a clean sheet.
Chelsea to win, keep a clean sheet. Steven doesn't really put the numbers up. He will put his prediction like Chelsea to win, but most of the time he doesn't put numbers out. Maybe 5-0 to he does it once in a while, but not many times. But then I always go in for numbers. I go for Chelsea too, and I see Raheem Sterling opening the the score line for maybe today we might see a Gallagher goal. Can we see a Gallagher goal? So yes, guys, I think Raheem Sterling might start the goal. Maybe a Gallagher goal, and if you have bonus, maybe go to 3 goals with Nicholas Jackson getting a goal to boost his confidence. So, guys, thank you very much for being here with us. We say much love to each and everyone. I think we have our first comment. So far coming. Who's Terry Tuna? Terry said, "Good morning. I suggest it could be Chelsea 1, Brentford 3. I said that Chelsea 1, Brentford 3. There's a 2 over there. He said Chelsea 1 or Brentford 2 or 3.
I'm
Is that what you mean,
confused.
Terry? He's got another 2 behind the Brentford, so I'm not so
Yeah,
sure if he's
I'm
going for.
confused.
Yeah, are you going for a Brentford 3 or a Brentford? I mean, Chelsea 1, Brentford 3. Wow, Terry. Terry said Chelsea 1, Brentford 1 and 2. But okay, I feel like Terry, you're gonna come back again for the preview, and then you say, I raise my hands and I apologize for saying Chelsea is gonna go down by 3. Let's. I don't think Chelsea's gonna concede that many. Terry, if you look at the statistics, Chelsea
Bro, we
doesn't
got the third
concede
best
many.
defense in the league. We don't really concede, and you think we're going to concede
You
and
see,
lose
you
3-1?
think Chelsea will concede that many, Terry? Yeah, we got a third. I think it used to be the second
It was the
best
second,
defense.
yeah.
Yeah. So Chelsea is now the third best defense in the league. And you think you're going to concede that many goals against Brentford, who barely even score goals, but they have 9 assists. And I understand they have 9 assists. Ryan Bowman missing their main talisman, which is Ryan Bowman. And he's missing big chances. So you think they're gonna score 3 against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge? They're not playing at their home ground. It's at the bridge. So Terry, come back again. Come back again. He said. Terry said, "Sorry, 2. Okay, 2 was a mistake. Yes, 3-1. Brentford. Okay, 3-1 Brentford. I doubt that's going to happen. Big up to you, Paul Nyaku. Paul said that Brentford has quick counter attacking players. They will low block. Okay, they will low block, then counter. Which that has been one of the problems from beginning. If Steven can remember, we have a hard time playing against this low block team. But
It's been like that for
we had
multiple managers, though. It's not a
yeah.
specific manager issue.
Yeah, but beginning of the season, we didn't have that consistency or the introduction of Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer, we didn't have that creative player from beginning, but now we do have that creative player, which is Cole Palmer. So things can change as long as you can keep that low block down. But Chelsea will find our way and break you down because Cole Palmer, learning a lot from Pep Guardiola, he has an idea how to play a low block team. Paul said Brentford has a quick counter. Okay, I just read that one. Thank you very much, Paul.
But we do
Thank
as
you.
well. You look at players like Mudryk for us. This guy is so rapid.
Yeah.
So you can
Yeah.
make the same argument for us. We've got attackers that are rapid as well. So
Absolutely. That's true. Chelsea need to find their
look at
feet.
the second goal against Arsenal, though. The Mudryk one, yeah? They tried to play the pass backwards to, I think it was their centre back or like their sort of midfielder just inside of our half.
Yeah,
Gallagher intercepts it, plays it to Madrid. Off he goes. See you later.
absolutely. That was a counter too. That was a counter.
Yeah,
It
because
was a,
Gallagher
it
won
was
it
a,
back. He drove it a bit. He then played it to Madrid, and then Madrid did his thing.
I remember last season that was a talking point everywhere on the Chelsea fan base on how we get counter attacking, but we cannot finish either the decision making up front, the final decision making, either the pass goes wrongly or we end up wasting so much time in the 18. Lots of that. We got lots of counter attacking position last season, but we couldn't make them. We couldn't make them happen. So, guys, so thank you very much for being here. We got 9 of us watching live on Facebook. Myself, Nate Zion, bringing you the preview of the big game, Chelsea versus Brentford at the Bridge. And if you're watching us live, do not forget to drop your like on the video for us. It will help the channel. If you don't know much more about Blue Cloud, the Football Minutes live on Blue Cloud Media, please, it's your first time, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Terry said that Chelsea need to find their feet. The Bees are fantastic going forward and have nothing to lose, which I do agree. I understand. But then without this season, they've really proven that without Ivan Toney, they struggled. And I think Reese, right? Reese's name, Wissa is a name. Also, having had that kind of understanding with Ryan Bowman up front very well. Chelsea haven't been the same since change of ownership. Definitely they haven't been the same, and you don't expect
We're getting
Chelsea.
there,
Yeah, we're getting there. You don't expect them to be the same all the time. There will be ups and downs from new owners, different philosophy of the owners. They have different mindsets, and these
Everyone
owners,
has
I've
to
said it many
adapt.
times. He said, "Is Disasi available?" Steve, Disasi should be available, but I don't think he'll be on the starting lineup.
Disasi
Disasi,
will be available.
yeah,
Badia Shill's available too. So yeah, because neither of them were mentioned by Poch. Neither of them are mentioned on the report that the club put out. The day before every game they put out a little
yeah,
injury report. It's a very American thing to do. You get in NFL and stuff like that, they put out an injury report. I mean, they actually do it after every day of training before a game, but before, like in
mm,
America, like take NFL for example, you get to Friday, even though games are on Sunday, they put out like their final injury report. Obviously, things
yeah,
can still change from that, and then they'll give you like a status. So, like, this person's out and whatnot. This is essentially us doing a very similar thing because you're putting them on there. You're saying what stage they're at, which tells you that they're out because they're on that report.
mm-hmm.
And our version isn't a case of are they out, are they questionable, are they doubtful. It's if you're on this report, like this update,
Yeah,
you're out of the game because you're doing rehab or
yeah,
being assessed.
yeah. They'll all be
But I
assessed
don't mind it.
this. Thank you
Like
very much.
people say
Go
they
ahead,
don't
Steven.
like it. Yeah, just quickly.
Mhm.
People say they don't like it because it gives the opposition an advantage. But the way I look at it, people knew those players were out or likely out anyway. So I don't really see what the big deal is. And it's not like, oh, you come off that, you're starting, because that would
Okay.
be silly.
Yeah. Spot on, Steven. Spot on. Terry said, but look, lads, the biggest game in the north of England, it's bigger than the Manchester Derby. Which one is that, Terry? Can you share that big
The
game for us?
Manchester
We can
Derby
probably. He
is
said it's
tomorrow.
bigger than. He said it's bigger than the Manchester Derby. He said it's in the north of England. It's bigger than
Oh,
Manchester Derby. So yeah, I want Terry to share
League
that with
Town.
us so we can highlight
Oh,
that
that's
game
who
here.
it is. Okay, Terry
Yeah, I
said
think
that.
he in the
League
championship.
Town.
I think championship. We're talking about the
No,
championship.
no, no, he's not. He's not.
Is it the lower league? I
Yeah,
know
it's non-league.
non-league. I remember because I know Terry has been part of this show for
I've
quite some
just
time.
realised, yeah. I've only just realised who it is when I saw League Town mentioned.
Oh, big up to you, Dan said, Anal said, what about James? James, to what I know, is
He'll
he's
be in the squad,
available.
but
Yeah,
he's not starting.
but he's not going to start the game. He might probably come in maybe in the 70th minute. Uh, depending on how things are going. But I don't know which position James is going to start. Probably
He
in the
might put him in
midfield.
midfield
In the
again.
midfield, yeah.
He did the
In the
other day.
midfield. Yeah. Terry said the mighty League. League Town. Yeah, League Town versus 1874. Norwich. I'll check into that game. League Town. I'll check into that League Town. Yeah.
He probably
I
won't be
know
able to get
Terry is a
anything
very
on
very
it.
strong fan of the League Town football club. Yeah, I'll look into it and we'll get an update here. Terry, check on the preview on Monday and see. We can talk about the game. I'll check into it. Lake Town. Okay. All right. Very, very impressive stream today. I'm very, very happy with the 10 up. 10 up has been good. Guys, we still got lots of you guys watching live. 9 of us. Let's all subscribe if you haven't. And I know Terry's already subscribed. Dan, I'm not so sure of Dan. Dan, if you're watching us live, let me know where you're watching us from. We always like to know where the view is and how far the channel has been traveling and how good YouTube is helping this platform, because Steven and I have put a lot of effort. We've dedicated our time streaming and doing lots of work for this channel and also helping the community. When I say community, is the fans, Chelsea fans in general. So I keep going because of the 10 app. So guys, it's been a wonderful stream. I don't want to go beyond, like I said, half an hour. It's been a preview of the big game coming out for Chelsea, and game comes thick and fast. I don't know what you guys make of the Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve, Chelsea will be playing Wolverhampton Wanderers away, and since 1995, no team in the Premier League has played. No team in the Premier League has played on the Christmas Eve. And the question that I keep asking is, why Chelsea? Why Chelsea? Why are we always put on the spotlight? Why are they always scapegoating us and putting us on the line? And I know the supporters trust the foundation or union. Steven can help me out with that. Supporters trust. I've put a statement out, which I read it earlier on. They are trying to they've talked to the Premier League and trying to
the Chelsea
reverse that decision.
Supporters Trust, the Wolves equivalent, and
Yeah.
I think it's Football Supporters Association have all basically wrote complaining about it, wanting it rectified.
Yeah, let me see if I can share. I can share that as we are here still streaming. Let me see if I can share the information right there on the screen. I'll zoom it in. So if you're watching us live, if you haven't noticed what is going on in regards to the petition
It'd be
or
on
the
your
statement.
Twitter. You put out a tweet, didn't you?
Yeah, I still have the documents right on the screen. There it is. I don't know how close they can see it. So that is it right now. The Premier League has announced the Wolverhampton Wanderers vs Chelsea will be played on Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve. So what the Chelsea supporters trust are saying is this will occur more money, because you have to find more staff. You have to staff people to be on that day to be able to. You're talking about stewards, you're talking about people that will manage the cafeteria, security, and a lot of people might have booked weddings and engagements and all that during Christmas Eve. And Mauricio Pochettino even said that's his
He said the
anniversary.
23rd was the anniversary with his wife, and the
Anniversary.
24th, which is Christmas Eve, is a big day for Argentinians.
There you go. So lots of people have 23rd as they've put a lot of things down for them to do. More or less, the Premier League has to bring this in since 1995. No one has played the game, so no one is expecting it. And the Chelsea
28
supporters,
years.
Yeah, Chelsea supporters trust hasn't put this in their timetable, the calendar. It's not on it. They know that it's a free day, so anyone that has scheduled any upcoming event on that very day have to cancel it and make this Premier League game possible. So that is their crying right now. That is everyone's crying at Chelsea Football Club. Big up to you, Bank from Senegal. Big up to you, my brother. I hope you're doing very well watching us live on Blueclouds Media on Facebook, and anyone else that is watching live on Twitter. Sorry, not Twitter, YouTube. So let me see what Paul said. I don't care if it's a scrappy win. We desperately need 3 points, which I agree with. Whichever way we win, it's a win. So yes, I don't know what you guys thoughts are. Terry, what's your thought? Paul, what's your thoughts on these fixture, your Christmas Eve fixture? On Tuesday, 24th October, we request an urgent meeting with the relevant decision makers within the Premier League. We expect this meeting will be held very soon alongside the Wolves 1877 Trust and the Football Supporters Association. So they're coming together, which is Wolves Supporters Trust. They call themselves the Wolf 1877 Trust. They will come together with the Chelsea Supporters Trust, and then sit down and have one head. As they say, two heads are always better than one. So if these two clubs put, appeal and then tell the Premier League board, look, we have things planned on this very day, and we don't want to, alter this game. There should be something done. Something must be done because it's. I don't think it's right. Why Chelsea and why Wolves? Wolverhampton Wanderers will say
But it ain't
why
gonna be
us
long
and
till
why
they try
Chelsea.
and put games on Christmas. I'm telling you now.
What was that again, Steven?
It won't be long till they try and put games on Christmas.
That is greedy, money grabbing people. They don't really care
That's what
about the
they are, though. That's
welfare.
exactly what they are.
Yeah. They don't really care about the welfare of these players. Many games, many games, many games. And I know the reason why they put Chelsea there. No other team but Chelsea. Because
No one
Chelsea
likes
don't have
us.
European football. They don't have European football. But look
But
at the
European
time.
football doesn't matter because European football don't happen then.
Right. But look at them. Look at the time frame within when Chelsea play and they have to play again. Look at the time frame. It's not that much time different for recovery for each player. So I think that Chelsea has been done over there, Stevie. They've been done by over there.
I think it's something like 3 games in 6 days, and we have that twice over the holiday season.
Okay.
So on average, you're playing every 2 days.
Yeah. Yeah. Dan said, what is the possible lineup? The possible lineup, we did share that earlier on the screen. Let me just go through it real quick for you, and then we're done for the day. The possible lineup as we're looking right now with the players' availability. Let me share that with you real quick with the available players that we have at this moment. If we are looking at possible lineup, this is what we are looking at this moment, guys. Like I said, this is what we are looking at this moment in time with, yes, obviously Mauricio Pochettino is the coach, and then Thomas Frank, the coach for Brentford Football Club. We'll be looking at the 4-2-3-1, and it can be changed to 4-3-3 depending on how things are going tactically. Steven used a word, I forgot the word. It can be the formation can change as the game keep going on. We
like
have
a
Cucurella.
hybrid.
What was that again, Steven?
Like a hybrid.
Yeah, hybrid, absolutely, like a hybrid. You see a 4-2-3-1, but then it can be changed into a 4-3-3 in hybrid, just like Steven said. Cucurella, Colwell, Silva, Gusto is ready. We saw him play against Arsenal. Silva also over there, as older as he is. Steven, I heard someone saying that Silva will be signing again for another more year. Do you agree with that? So
I don't know. Where that's come from. I've not seen any of that. Not saying it's not true. Just me personally, I've not seen it. I don't think it will happen. Personally, I don't think it should. I mean, everyone at Chelsea loves Thiago Silva, but it's not the right decision. If we extend him, it's definitely the wrong decision to do that.
okay.
But yeah, that's where I stand on it. It would be the wrong decision to extend him when we could use him this season to help out Reece and Chilwell as they look to get into their roles as captain and vice captain, and sort of figure out how they want to lead. And he can help with that and sort of mentor them, and obviously mentor the young players in general. But yeah, it wouldn't be the right decision to extend him.
Okay. So we're taking guys through the possible lineup again. Cucurella, Cowell, Silva, Gusto, Calcedo, and Enzo Fernandez in the pivot role. Then we have a Gallagher, captain of the side again for today, and Sterling, also veteran. I wouldn't say veteran, more experienced player. Well, okay, yeah, veteran. In the Premier League. Palmer, creativity we need in there, and then Nicholas Jackson has to start scoring. We're gonna see the return of Billy Gilmore. He's been a very, very good player. He's been playing very well. Did I say Billy Gilmore? Sorry, not Billy Gilmore.
Yep.
This guy looks like Billy Gilmore. I said Billy Gilmore's for Brighton. Oh my goodness. Uh, I think it's been a very, very early day for me, guys. Very, very early. It is just 5:45 a.m. for me. I've been up since 4 a.m. today. So it's been a very, very it's going to be a very long day for me and a very early day. So I'm still a little bit sleepy in my brain, but not through my eyes. So thank you very much. I think it's over now. Steven and I, we're going to have to bring this stream to an end. It's literally supposed to be 30 minutes, but we've done 45 minutes of it. Steven, let's wrap it up. Thank each and every one of you that have come to the show. Dan, Terry, much love to you. Dan, also much love to you. Much love from Steven and I, Nee, from the Football Minutes. Paul Nyakun, thank you very much for coming on. Phantom of Minute Topic, who couldn't make it stream today. Thank you. I hope you can watch the stream later on. Steven, what do you want to say before we bring it on to an end?
Yeah, just like the video, subscribe if you're new, turn the bell notification on. You'll never miss a video or a stream. And yeah, that's basically all there is.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Mr. Steven. Steven, the part of the Football Menace. Guys, if you're watching us live, this show is called the Football Menace live. We discuss everything football, the Premier League from up to down. As any breaking news you'll find out on this platform, we discuss everything and we give you our honest opinion on how we see things. And we really respect your opinion as you drop them in the comment section below. And even in the stream comes to an end, and I always take my time to reply as much as I can with the number of comments that come in. If you're watching us live, first time on Football Minutes live on Blueclouds Media, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel and help the channel get to where it's supposed to be. We are trying to reach all Chelsea fans all around the world. So yeah, Phantom has been a bit late. He said good evening. Good evening to you, my brother Phantom of Minute Topic. So bad. Yesterday, this show was supposed to be on air yesterday, but because of emergency, I have to schedule it today. So Phantom, I deeply apologize sincerely to you for not showing up yesterday, and I know how you always love the show to come on. So to hit the like button as usual. Thank you very much, Phantom. Much love to you, Steven. Everyone enjoy the game and pray that the Blues take all 3 points. So we'll see you guys again on Monday. I always say Leo Desperandos, Paul Nyaku said cheers, mate. Cheers to you too, my brother. Leo Desperandos, Steven.
Hang on to hope.
I'll see you guys again. Bye-bye. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blueclouds TV.